Never gonna back down. She ready. Ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready. Ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hello, my loves. It's Tori, the hope dealer of guided intuition, and I'm here with a important message from your soul. This reading and this message is really geared towards the questions your soul is asking you right now in this very moment, okay? On a personal level and also on a collective level, meaning the world, what's going on in the cosmos, okay? And how that is going to play out into your life. So, my loves, I am currently recording this actually in front of my patio door, and I have the door open, so you might hear the birds chirping, which have been therapeutic to me. Like, oh my God, I love them in the morning time. I grab my cup of tea, my cup of coffee, honey, and those birds are singing, chirping, giving me all the tea. So I actually wanted to invite them into this message. Guys, I literally started this message about 3 times because I just didn't know how I wanted to deliver this message. And the only way that I can deliver this message is by being authentic and true to myself. I have worked with thousands of beautiful souls. I'm talking mothers, fathers, creators, singers, actors, millionaires, okay? Thousandaires, zero heirs. It doesn't matter. And this reading and this message right now, if you allow your heart to be open, if you allow my heart to have a conversation with your heart, whatever topic, whatever reason you're here today, when I get to speaking, I promise you that thing will shift, and it will shift for the better. You will walk away from this reading with this information, applying it to your life, and you will never be the same. And never be the same for your better. So, my love muffins, one of the things, or a couple of questions that we are being asked right now on a personal level and a collective level is to get clear, okay? Get clear. I'm a firm believer that nothing just happens. Everything happens for a reason. It might not be pleasant. We might not understand it at that moment. Nothing just happens. And one of the greats, I love me some Alanya Vinzat. Pray I'm saying her name right. Y'all know how I feel about her. Forgiveness in 21 days. Love her. Love the wisdom that is in this woman's belly. And on her Instagram live, she said something, and it says, "Let us recognize the problem so it may be solved." And when that beautiful soul said that, ooh, did I have an aha moment, and did it hit me? And one of the things that your soul is asking you right now, it is time to find wholeness within. And why is it so important to find wholeness within? Because one of these things that what's happened with COVID is it's really showing us, not being able to go outside, not being able to, go to get-togethers and baby showers and, concerts, or going to a restaurant and doing all of these things, or even going to work. You get what I'm saying? Or, going on a set in a movie, traveling the world, all of these things, that we feel that give us a sense of value, that make us feel important, going to school to get the degrees, to educate ourselves. Like, we put so much value on these things as far as defining us as who we are, when those are all things that are outside of us. And what we have seen is that in any moment, in a snap, all those things can disappear. And when those things disappear, do you know who you are? Do you know that you are enough without all of the things that you felt gave you value? Because so many times, often, we think that we'll be happy or we'll be at peace if I am in a better financial situation. I'll be happy and at peace if I have the career that I've always dreamed of. I'll be happy and at peace, if I have the relationship. I'll be happy and at peace if I have the beautiful dream apartment or dream place that I desired. Those things are incredible. We'll be happy when we have the car that we desire, when we have the clothes that we desire. If anybody who has ever set a goal and you actually went after it, and then when you got there, you were like, you know what? It's not so great. It's not quite what you thought it was. Because we are literally looking to find wholeness and validation and value outside of ourselves in people, places, and things. What I really feel that your soul wants you to know right now, in this moment, in this time, is that you are enough. You're enough without the so-called status. And yes, these things, traveling, okay, having your dream job, doing whatever it is that your heart desires. These are beautiful things. And I'm not saying that they are not important, but they don't define you. And the reason why it's so important that we take a look at what we feel validate us, because if we allow outside things to validate us, when those outside things are gone, where does that leave us? Happiness is an inside job. So I ask you, do you know you? Do you know what really matters to you? And in this moment, it's like a major reset is being hit for you to go within and to find that worth within yourself. Okay? To find that happiness within yourself, to find that peace within yourself. Okay? And I know you like, okay, Tori, well, how we gonna do that? What does that look like firstly? Well, I'm glad you asked, because Spirit, the divine God, will never leave you or forsake you without a plan, without a blueprint. And one of the reasons why I love tarot is because tarot is a tool. And yes, people can use it for a lot of things, but tarot, oracle cards, is a great tool for healing and uncovering the subconscious mind and even the conscious mind, and giving you clarification and giving you confirmation. So this card that you see sitting right here is literally what is needed from you in this moment, okay? For you to know that you are enough, for you to find the wholeness within you, and for you to begin or even deepening the self-discovery of yourself and self-acceptance of yourself, because self-love, self-worth, self-acceptance, those are the keys and the tools, honey, that will make your dreams become a reality. And then when everything else falls away, if you have those three things, you are good. You're not looking outside of yourself for validation and understanding, but going within. So let's go ahead and turn this card around and see exactly what that is. So I went ahead and switched up the setting. But this is the card that Spirit really wants you, your intuition, the divine, your guides really want you to pay attention to, okay? And that card would be no other than self-worth. This is, how you really deepen the connection with yourself, is getting clear on where you are getting your self-worth from. So many times we put that in relationships, we put that in people, our mamas, our daddy, our sisters, our brothers, our cousins, our lovers, our friends, our boss, our statuses, and all of these things. We let these things dictate who we are and who we are not. And anytime that we do that, that's a mixture for a catastrophe to unfold and happen within your life. But right now, in this very moment, you are being granted an opportunity to, I feel like a slate has been wiped clean, and you're being guided to build upon this new foundation and allow it to come from the inside. Somebody needs to know that you're enough. You, my love muffin, are more than enough. Sometimes, I say, even when I say, like, what's my life purpose? You know me. I don't really like to say what's my life purpose, because I truly feel you are purpose. You just having air in your body is enough. Period. You're going to do amazing and great, beyond things in this world. But as far as your purpose, you are purpose. You're here. That is purpose enough. And when you start to register that in your mind, in your heart, what makes you worthy is that you are here. You have air in your lungs. You are an extension of God. God created you. You're worthy. You get what I'm saying? The most important relationship that you will have is the relationship that you have with yourself. If you are desiring a relationship and you meet an incredible soul and they're freaking amazing, however, your self-worth is out of balance, or what happened in past relationships, if you don't really know that you are worthy to be loved, you can't receive love. If you don't know that you are worthy to wake up every day and do something that you love, you're not going to be able to really allow yourself to flow in your gift and trust what's going on. Self-worth opens up the door to trust yourself, and then everything else. And I feel like right now is a moment you're being, granted with a moment to heal this. So your self-worth is really tied up in your sacral chakra. That's the color orange. Easy peasy, the way that I like to treat my sacral chakra. If you're a woman, you like to twerk, you like to dance, you like to get those hips moving and rolling, male or female, like that's a good way to really work that area. But also eating fruits and vegetables in the orange family, okay? Also yoga to your sacral chakra. But the sacral chakra rules our creativity, our emotions, our passions, everything that feels good to us, our sensuality, our sexuality, the divine, all of that good stuff is right in there. And it also is where your inner child lives. And some of the key words pertaining to this chakra is faith, self-love, and value. Okay? So the inspiration behind this card is: people, events, and material objects beyond your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Aim higher, for you will draw even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. So, this is why it is important to know who you are. Like it just said, material things, people, places, by no means am I saying that those things are not important. Those things aren't a part of life. We come here to earth to experience love in another. We come here to experience, different kind of lifestyles. I know for me, I am a luxury spiritualpreneur. Okay, luxury. Let's capitalize that L. We come here to experience certain things. But what Spirit really wants you to know, because until you know that these things don't define you and that you are deserving of these things, you won't, here it is, you either won't allow it to come in, because that's what I'm feeling like right now. That's why Spirit wants somebody to get very clear on who they are and what matters to them. And do you know that you are enough? You are enough for that amazing relationship. You are enough, just you, period, by yourself. You're enough. You're enough to all of the whatever that Spirit is bringing towards you. I was about to say the fame and the fortune, but that's honestly what I'm feeling right now, guys. Somebody needs to know that you are enough for success. You are worthy for success. What qualifies you worthy? Because there is air in your body. You are deserving. Take this time to go within yourself and to get clear on who you are. How do you relate the word deserving? Are you ready to allow yourself to receive what others may not? What I truly feel like, something amazing has your name on it, okay? It's something that I feel like the universe wants to gift you with. And it is wrapped in you really knowing your self-worth. For instance, I'll give you this example. With everything that has taken place in being quarantined, maybe you thought you didn't want a relationship. Maybe you thought you didn't want certain things, and it isn't to your face, or you can't have it, and now you're discovering that you do. And what I feel like Spirit is saying, I definitely want to gift these things with you, but what I want you to know is that first, you have to see yourself how the divine sees you. You have to see yourself that you are worthy. You're worthy. And not because of the relationship, not because of the status, not because of where you are and who you are, but just you. You're worthy to walk into these places. You're worthy to speak to these people. You're worthy to do these things. You're worthy to own your own business. You're worthy to have the love that you desire. You are worthy of these things. And that's what I really feel like in this moment, that somebody needs to know, that you are worthy, that you are more than enough. And it's tied in how you value yourself. Okay? So let's just see. Let's just see what else Spirit, wants you to know. Let's see. Spirit, what else would you like them to know concerning the self-worth and the self-value? When you, like I said, when you start to see yourself as worthy, okay? When you start to realize that you are deserving, this is exactly when miracles, the confidence to go get, to go do, to have whatever it is that your heart desires. And I feel like for somebody, maybe you lost it all and you had to start from ground zero. And maybe you were like, you didn't want to start from ground zero, or you didn't want to, or for whatever reason. Just know that whatever happened, it happened for a reason. It had to help you get clear on your self-worth and where you place that worth. But the miracle is still yours. That's literally what I just heard. The miracle is still yours. But there was something as far as how you value yourself or see yourself, or just knowing that you're deserving to be in this place. You're deserving to do whatever it is that you want to do. There's nobody else that is better for this than you. Okay? Let's pull one more. We got it. Yeah. Trickery. I want to read this. You know what? And honestly, until you see the value within you, until you know that you're deserving. With trickery, every miracle that comes your way, you're probably going to question it. Every relationship or person that comes your way and offers you love, you're probably not going to be receptive of it. You know, every situation, you're probably going to overanalyze it, overthink it, and just unpick it till there's nothing left to pick. Okay, that's what I see. You know, and also with self-worth, with this card trickery here, you see the squirrel and oh my God, the squirrel and the dragon. And we see this little acorn here. There's another card that deals with victim. And I feel like until you really know your self-worth, you'll find yourself in situations that, you know, where manipulation can take place. Okay? But I want to read this to you. I want to read trickery. Okay? The temper is as guilty as the thief. So look, this dragon took the squirrel's acorn, okay? And when, naturally, if someone steals your shit, what you gonna do? You're gonna get mad. You're gonna get upset. You're gonna go to, certain places. Just say, like, if you lost your job throughout this situation or something happened to you, of course, you're angry, you're mad. But when you know your value, when you know your self-worth, when you know who you are, even in times that feel, unjust, unfair, even in the most sticky, ugliest situations, there is this inner knowing, this inner peace that surpasses all understanding. That even when you have these moments, it redirects you to your truth. So it says, the inspiration of this card: during trying times, things may be easier if you ask for help. Don't be disappointed if assistance does not come from the place you expect. Meaning, outside sources. Maybe you were looking for validation, you were looking for help, you were looking for understanding in something outside of yourself, and you realize that it's not there. The person didn't give it to you. The situation didn't do what you thought that it would do, because it comes from the inside. Your guidance, everything, our inner guidance system, our intuition, all of that is on the inside, honey. Your angels, your guides, all of that is on the inside. And this is why it's so important, to know who you are and know that you're enough. Because I feel like when you know that, you're not going to question your intuition. You're going to, you're going to find yourself in less situations that are covered in trickery, that are covered, you know what I'm saying, that even leave a effect on your confidence and your heart chakra. But for some of you, I just feel like there is this amazing opportunity to create something, to have something. And there's this sense of you not knowing that you are worthy enough to go after this, or to have this, or to be in this category, or to be in this place. And what you have to know, those are merely things, because at the end of the day, when they're gone, you know who's still standing? You. One of the things that I will say, what's happening globally with COVID, or what that name, y'all know me. It has really taken and stripped us of titles. And, like, I want to say, like, the people or the things that we thought were the underdog. You get what I'm saying? You realize that nobody is better than the other. Nothing means more than the other. When I say that, I mean, like, boom, look at it. Some of the high-tech suave jobs are gone. In this, and corporate positions are, like, out of here. And the people that have just really, became like essential workers, people at, Checkers, and, I'm bringing up Checkers because I don't know if you guys seen that video where the guy merely bless like 5 workers $10,000 each, because the fact that they are still out here, serving, and to the people that are working in the grocery store and the cleaning crews. You get what I'm saying? Like, my. If we had to say having the tables turn, it's showing you that value is, I want to say like a made up thing or an inside job. It's all about how you see yourself and how important you are. Because look, globally, now we see those corporate jobs or whatever, whatever that job that are, that people have, lost their jobs because of that, where let's just say the world has now said that, what's essential and what's important right now is people that work at grocery stores and, working at, the hospitals. But what I'm trying to get you to see is that you see how we place that value there. Spirit is saying that is how you need to place the value on yourself. Nothing outside is going to validate you, be it a school, be it a relationship. No, you give it value. Just how, what's in demand, make yourself in demand, make you in demand. Okay, that's what's going on right now. Because that is how everyone is going to treat you. That's how, when you get the miracles, when you get the things that you desire, you're going to be able to show up to them. You get what I'm saying? And not come into this energy and trick yourself out of a blessing by not feeling quote unquote worthy enough. Okay? So let's just clarify, Spirit. Let's just go ahead and clarify what it is that you want the beautiful soul to know concerning their self-worth, and how does that apply to them today, right now, in this very moment? What would you like them to know? This came out like this. And this card right here, this is all about like a predator and like a predator and a prey. You see how this person is, stalking? Okay? When you know your worth, when you go within, when you put the validation on yourself, not any outside things, you are worthy because you say you're worthy. And guess what, guys? It works both ways. If you say you're not worthy, that's what has to come to pass. And if you say that you are worthy, that's what has to come to pass. You are the creator of your reality. And to get you out of situations where you are the prey, or you're getting, I want to say, the small end of the stick or the short end of the stick, or you're left with the heartbreak, or you're left with not receiving your miracle fulfillment right here. Okay? And right here we have the 3 of Stones, the 3 of Pentacles, creativity coming together within yourself. I was just going to say, I want to clarify this card more, and look. On the bottom of this deck, we have the Mirror. And this is all about self-love. How to keep yourself out of this energy, the trickery, the malicious, being used, whatever it is by, going within. This is a mirror, going within yourself, saying goodbye to the past, saying goodbye to the old you. Okay? Saying goodbye to what, isn't in alignment with who you are. Okay? Making a conscious decision to get to know you. Making a conscious decision to determine what matters to you. What matters to you? What brings you joy? That's the first thing to a happy life, is really defining that within yourself. Okay? Maybe having that, that place, or having that career really will, or having that relationship really will bring you joy. Let's see. Let's clarify. I want to clarify this 3 of Stones. Spirit, can you please clarify the 3 of Stones? Why is this here? Can you clarify the 3 of Stones, Spirit? Okay. Yeah. The 9 of Arrows, dedication. And I feel like this is you being dedicated to yourself, being dedicated to what you define as value on the inside. That's what I'm seeing. This is what's going to bring you joy right here. Okay? And again, we got another 3, the 3 of vessels, the 3 of stones, pentacles and cups. And 3 is a number of creativity. It's a number of creation. All right? This is how you create the miracles within your life. It first stems with you knowing your self-worth, you knowing that you're deserving of that. Okay? And I just feel guided to say this. Right now, is the perfect time to go within and get clear. Be dedicated to whatever your intuition is asking you to do. And I strongly feel healing. I strongly feel healing taking place right now. And Spirit is just saying, the more that you are focused and dedicated to yourself, your well-being, mentally, spiritually, physically, this is when you will truly feel more fulfillment. But it begins with you. And it begins with you really knowing yourself. And in this moment, as we're quarantined, this is a perfect time to go within, to meet yourself on a deeper level. Okay, so I love you guys so freaking much. Okay, and now the videos are coming. I got my freaking camera. I got where I can record. I was like, I didn't have it. So I love you guys so freaking much. And it was such an honor to read for the beautiful soul who is viewing this video. I love you. And I will catch you on my channel. Take care.
Follow, she blazing.